So now it's time to talk about the wands. I'm going to talk about all of them so that you can see the flow of the numbers. So the wands, again, are fire. And the Ace of Wands talks about the beginning. It's the beginning of a new idea. It's a creative idea. It's a new job. It's something coming around. But whatever it is, it's fast. The wands have a lot of energy, and the Ace of Wands has a ton of energy. So it's like, don't miss it. Let's go. Let's keep going. So the Two of Wands, that leads us into the Two, and the Two is about our path that we're taking. So now that we've started, we're on our path, and we are headed in the right direction is what it's telling us. However, it also can tell us that we need to make a decision as we're on our path. Do we want to go left? Do we want to go right? Which way? But whatever it is, it's a good card because we are moving forward. The Three of Wands, and threes are always mini completions. The Three of Wands talks about our first achievement along the way. So here we are, we have achieved our first goal, we have done what we were supposed to do, and we are looking out though and we're going, yeah, we've done that, but there's still more work to be done. The Three tells us to be proud, however, to not stop. There's more out there. So remember that with the Three. Which leads us kind of into the Four. The Four is about celebration. It's about celebrating our successes. It's about celebrating what we've done and what we've accomplished, bringing our family together. We've worked hard. We've gone on our path. We've made that first completion. Now let's take some time and celebrate that idea or that thing. And then sometimes in a reading it can be seriously a celebration. So it could be a wedding, a birthday, something that we're celebrating. But along life there's always troubles. So the next card is the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands talks about conflict. It talks about competition. A lot of them show where we're like a circle of people kind of fighting each other to some degree or another. It's warning us to stay out of conflict. It's also could be warning us that there is conflict. It could come up in a reading as we are being conflicted in an idea. It could be competition also. So is there competition with someone or something that you have to look for? The next mini completion is a Six. And the Six of Wands, now that we've come through our battle, okay, and we have maybe some battle wounds, we are now being recognized for our hard work. So not only have we achieved it, we've dealt with the celebration and we've gotten some bumps and bruises along the way and have had to fight for ourselves. Now we are being recognized. And the Six of Wands is about recognition. It could be getting a raise, it could be being patted on the back, a promotion. And then in recognition in any kind of way, maybe someone's seeing you as something that you've accomplished. It doesn't necessarily have to be about work or a group, but it could be a small recognition also. Then the Seven, and the Seven of Wands, again, takes us through that, okay, now that we're being recognized, and especially if you're being recognized in front of a group, there comes a time where you have to stand up for yourself. And the Seven of Wands is exactly that. It's standing up for yourself. It's, you have to be on guard. Someone might be intruding or coming into your life that you're like, okay, I've got my guard up. But it does tell us that we will succeed. Yeah, we are on guard, and yes, we need to stand up for ourselves. But it's a good card in the respect that it will show us that we can, it's telling us that we can do it too. Then comes the Eight, and the Eight is just a ton of energy. Now, as you can see, we're getting through the Nine. The Nine is the next mini completion, so the Eight just tells us that, okay, we stood up for ourselves, now it's just go time. The Eight of Wands can be about swift movement of anything, something moving fast, something coming in. It can be about travel. It can be about anything with energy. It's movement. Think of it as something moving fast. When it comes in, if it's an idea or something to that effect, you want to grab hold of it because it's going to fly by you if you're not careful. And then comes the Nine. And the Nine is our third completion in the number series. So the Nine is kind of a tough card, but in a respect, it's a good card. It's telling us that we're tired. A lot of times they're depicted that Nine, the person in there is just looking tired and holding on to a wand and am I going to keep going? But it tells us that We have made it this far. Yes, you're tired, but you have that extra energy. Just pick yourself up. Do it. It's saying that you persevere, that you made it. So when that card comes up, it is about perseverance. It's about sticking to your guns. It's about making it through. And you actually did it, and be proud of yourself. Yes, you're tired, but you've done it. The Ten of Wands is the final card in the suit. And the 10 tells us that we may be still carrying some kind of burden. A lot of times it shows someone with a lot of the wands on their back. And it's not just saying that we're carrying a burden, it is talking about burdens, but also look at it as we have to look at how to carry that differently. Should we have all of those wands on our back, or should we have a couple on our back and hold a couple in our arms? How can we take that burden and move the weight around, so to speak? So not only is it a true heavy burden on your physical body, but it's about a burden in general. So whatever that burden is, it's telling your corn that they need to look at carrying it differently, that this burden is there, but it can be shuffled around and you will be fine. So that is the Ace through the Ten of Wands, and the next we'll talk about the Cups. Thank you.